In 2017, Corona Corporation celebrated its 80th anniversary. In 1931, Tetsuo Uchida, Corona's founder, decided to help his father Numatsu at Uchida Corporation, a family firm selling gasoline cooking stoves. He left his job as an electrical engineer at Toyama Electric Power Company in Toyama Prefecture, now Hokuriku Electric Power Company, and came back home to Sanjo. At that time, gasoline cooking stoves were very expensive products. In addition to the usual customers, Tetsuo opened up a higher volume market by selling to places such as local government facilities and bringing stoves within the reach of ordinary people by introducing installment plans. Uchida Corporation's sales grew and business steadily prospered. Tetsuo also set up an after-sales service to repair gasoline cooking stoves. After carrying out further improvements, in 1933, he succeeded in developing a pressurizing diesel oil cooking stove. In April 1935, Tetsuo Uchida registered Corona as a trademark. When he was heavily involved in research at an electrical school in Kanda, Tokyo, Tetsuo saw a Corona electric discharge during an experiment. Its blue light strongly resembles the blue flame around the gas ring on a stove. Superimposing this image on the corona around the sun, he decided to call the trademark Corona.
1937年、昭和12年、石油コンロの製造工場を三条市南新保に建設し、内田製作所を創業しました。コロナブランドの石油コンロは市場で高く評価されましたが、戦争の影響で事業は中断を余儀なくされました。
Surviving the post-war turmoil, in 1950 Tetsuo Uchida decided to turn his kerosene cooking stove business into a corporation. On July 3, 1950, Uchida Manufacturing Company Limited began production. By then, kerosene cooking stoves were already beginning to make their appearance in ordinary households. In 1952, Tetsuo successfully completed the first post-war pressurizing type kerosene cooking stove with a preheat mechanism. After further improvements were made, the following year, the Corona all-purpose kerosene gasification cooking stove went on sale. Thanks to live demonstrations, advertising and publicity of new products, sales boomed, and Minamishimbo factory prospered. In this way, Corona leapt into the top league of cooking stove manufacturers. Corona's next step was to commence development of a kerosene heater. The company wanted to produce a heater that could be used in the same way as a gas heater with high combustion efficiency and no odor. Development proved almost impossible, and a long period of trial and error followed. Nevertheless, rather than giving up, the founder and his engineers pursued their experiments and finally achieved complete kerosene combustion. In September 1955, 3 years after completing the kerosene cooking stove, Corona developed Japan's first pressurizing type kerosene heater. It went on sale as the Corona Gasification Kerosene Heater. Corona expanded its range of products based on kerosene combustion technology. At the same time, the company also developed its network of sales offices. Sales soared, and factories in Nagaoka and Kashiwazaki were brought into operation to keep up with expanding demand. In 1955, 18,000 kerosene cooking stoves were produced. By 1960, this figure rose to 163,000 units. Production of kerosene heaters also increased from 10,000 units in 1956 to 153,000 units in 1960, representing approximately 30% of nationwide kerosene heater production. In 1961 and again in 1963, Niigata was hit by the worst snowfall since records began. The railways were paralysed, and although Corona stepped up production to deal with additional orders, the company found itself unable to deliver these to customers. Employees were so keen to deliver the goods to the waiting customers that they all set off early in the morning and trudged 2 kilometres along snowy roads to Higashi Sanjo Station with the boxes on their backs. When even this was not enough, they chartered a river steamboat and carried the heavy boxes 4 kilometres through the snow to the dock. This episode is testimony to Corona's founding spirit based on sincerity and hard work. We believe that nothing is impossible and that those who truly try will always find a way. In May 1983, Tetsue Uchida became chairman and Vice President Tsutomu Uchida was promoted to president. As the new president, Tsutomu Uchida declared that he would continue to be guided by the management policy of always continue to develop new products to meet customers' needs and the management philosophy of sincerity and hard work. In 1991, the Corona Technology and Development Center was completed. Tetsue Uchida, now chairman, had always been passionate about the development of new products and introduction of new technologies, and he regarded the new center as the technical laboratory which would become a base for accelerating product development using Corona's own technology. The following year, as part of efforts to streamline administration in preparation for listing on the stock exchange, Uchida Manufacturing Company Limited and Corona Sales Company Limited merged, and the company name changed to Corona Corporation. In 2000, Corona Corporation and Denso Corporation collaborated on development of the EcoCute water heater using heat pump technology. EcoCute, the world's first natural refrigerant heat pump type water heater, which generates 3 times of energy for 1 unit of electric energy consumed, went on sale in 2001. Around this time, Niigata was struck by a series of natural disasters. On July 13, 2004, the heaviest downpour in living memory lashed the region from Chuetsu in Niigata Prefecture to Aizu in Fukushima Prefecture. July 13th is remembered for the flood damage caused that day by the famous Niigata-Fukushima torrential rainstorm. Just as people had recovered from this destruction, October 23rd of the same year, this was the day of the Niigata-Chuetsu earthquake, whose epicenter was in the Chuetsu region. In Nagaoka factory, the earthquake caused substantial damage to production facilities and products. Niigata's onslaught of natural disasters was not yet over. The Niigata Prefecture Chuetsu offshore earthquake, with its epicenter off the coast of Jo-Chuetsu, occurred on July 16, 2007. The ground under Kashiwazaki factory caved in. and products and production facilities, including presses and welding machines, sustained heavy damage. Amid all these catastrophes, there was some good news. On March 1, 2006, Corona Corporation was listed on the first section of the Tokyo Stock Exchange.
2011年平成23年3月11日、宮城県牡鹿半島東南東の太平洋海底を震源としたマグニチュード 9.0 最大震度7の東日本大震災が発生しました。激しい揺れに続いて巨大な津波が東北・北関東沿岸部を襲い、死者・行方不明者1万8000人余り、全半壊した建物40万戸余りに及ぶ未曾有の大災害となりました。
The very next day, Corona began to verify and respond to the damaged situation, listening to customers' problems and finding out their needs. As water and electricity were gradually restored, the company was inundated with calls about repairing EcoCute kerosene water heaters and heating appliances. Challenges piled up, but we, Corona, resolved these one by one, rapidly and thoroughly. In the 2 weeks following the earthquake, Corona received over 2,000 repair requests and sent out personnel from the Tokyo and Koshin-Etsu areas. As employees of the manufacturing company, everybody was motivated by a strong sense of responsibility. Since there was a delay in restoring electricity in areas which had been badly damaged, portable kerosene heaters were greatly in demand. Corona delivered 700 of these portable kerosene heaters to damaged areas at the request of the government, and 2,000 at the request of Niigata Prefecture. We also delivered 100 heaters to emergency shelters within the prefecture. The company supplied a total of 2,800 portable kerosene heaters, at the same time carrying out emergency heater production. In October 2011, we launched Geosys, a geothermal heat pump with a warm water heating system, and in June the following year, launched the Geosys air conditioner, the industry's first air conditioner using a geothermal heat pump. Then in 2015, we released Geosys Hybrid, another industry first, a geothermal air hybrid heat pump cool water system. Thanks to its excellent energy efficiency, the Geosys Hybrid was awarded the Energy Conservation Prize and the Agency for Natural Resources and Energy Directors Prize. Moreover, at the Japan Resilience Awards 2016, Corona carried off the top award for resilience. In 2016, to prevent shocks from temperature change in bathrooms and changing rooms, Corona released a wall-type far-infrared electric heater, Wall Heat. We also promoted development of the Aqua Air business. In October 2011, we launched Nano Refre, a nano mist generator for health and beauty care. In November 2012, we released NanoFeel, a multifunctional humidifying device for business use. In April 2016, President Tsutomu Uchida became chairman, and Vice President Kazuyoshi Kobayashi took on the president's job. A new administration was put in place. Corona started as a little local factory in Sanjo. Now, as a manufacturing company in Niigata, Corona Corporation, including the companies in the group, runs 2 technology development centres, 8 factories, and 2 distribution centres in 5 towns in Niigata Prefecture. And we have branches and sales offices in 69 locations in Japan. It is hard to predict what the future holds. For that very reason, responding to change is a never-ending process. Only those capable of adapting will remain, because change gives rise to business opportunities. Now that we have been in business for 80 years, we look back once again on the passion of our beginnings. We remain strongly motivated to meet new challenges and set ourselves even higher goals as we continue to evolve and grow in order to create products to satisfy our customers. In the future too, we will supply the products essential for a long, safe, secure, comfortable, healthy, eco-friendly, and enriching life amid Japan's 4 seasons, climate, and culture.
今の商品をね、商品群を暖房、空調、給湯、エコ給湯、アクアエア等々、この技術をさらに発展をさせ、あるいは融合させ、そしたらそういう新しいものが生み出されてくるだろうと、それらを今真剣になって今考え研究を進めています。
人材を育てながら前を向いた新しい商品開発をしていく、人づくりと商品づくり、この2つの流れをきちっとやっていきたいなというふうに思います。未来は明るい。
Corona Corporation will continue to scrutinize contemporary trends and create new values, inspired by our spirit of appreciation and impression, sincerity and hard work in accepting challenges for our customers' satisfaction. At Corona, we bring pleasure to our customers. It is our ambition to help make your dreams come true by finding ways to make your surroundings more pleasant. Motivated as always by the same passion, we will continue to evolve and grow.